Monday, July 14th, 2:22 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I saw this yesterday. No, not yesterday, Saturday in the afternoon. And I was hoping that the Thin Air would put a video on it. I looked to see if he put a video on it on YouTube, but apparently not. So basically, it's just a song, but this caught my attention because of the date. This was posted 4:46 p.m. on Saturday. But before I continue, I just want to say thank you very much for your subscription for the new people. I'm up to 955, and again, thank you very much. Now, this video that I put out yesterday, boy, did I get some response on the. Remember, you can contact me on Twitter X, on the message. Fire off some messages. I'm trying to work out some sort of email system, contact system, which I'll probably do in the near future. I'm going to talk about the comet, and if you want to skip, go to the description, and I'll put down where I start speaking about the comet, aka 2025 N1. So look at the description and let Grandpa just rattle on for the next couple minutes about that, what Thin Air did, because it's kind of ties in with this video right here. July 12th, 3:30 in the morning. Okay, in that video I talk about me waking up in sweat and storms, something similar to 2004 events. That's what I saw. Then I didn't say that at the time because I don't want to be scaring people. Oh, by what I say is my opinion only, and it's kind of heavy duty stuff here. I think out of the box. I apply when the window, or how do you say, when the doors open into insights that are way out there, where I try to relay dreams, visions, basically experience. I'm in my late 60s, so I was born before a lot of you, before your parents were born. So I have a lot of experience around my belt, but when it comes to the opposite sex, I am the most stupidest man on the planet. But on the flip coin, I believe 1,000,000%, I have a gift that was given to me during my last, both of them, near-death experience. I had more, to be honest, but these two are documented, especially the Panama situation. Panama, and just a couple years of 2019. And as far as editing, I got so much, and I want to keep the videos down, but in this case, in these events, during these times, I have to just skip the editing, and I'll point out in the beginning. Please go to the description. I'll point out where the topic that you guys tuned into, the comet, because I'm seeing the analytics and of the interest, which is the comet, and I'll provide pieces of the puzzle. Yeah, I promised that I was going to bring pieces to the puzzle of this event, and slowly I'm trying to do my best to put it together. So a lot of these pieces are not going to fall in, like kind of order. In order, it'll start from one piece here, one piece over here where the pointer's at, another one over here on the corner, and it won't make sense. But I have to document and put these pieces, and then all of us together with all the professionals out there scrambling and getting their stuff together for the what is it? I think it was the 15th when we get the new moon, and they're all ready to start taking images And as soon as we start to working together and seeing the results, the fruits of their labor, this will. But I approach this on a totally different perspective, as many of you that's been following me for a while know. And working together, we could do this. I was laying down and I was hearing thunder right overhead. I mean, some wicked thunder. I listened to the thunder, the intensity, the. I don't know if some of you ever done that. Sometimes you could tell the thunders, the sound by it, if it's God's angry. And looking at this, and this patch that went by where I am at, and what we see over here is just like these are like, they look like, they remind me of like feeder bands. So heads up, Florida. The weathermen are saying there's going to be something possibly forming here, moving through Central Florida, and then winding up over here by New Orleans. Now jumping to the comet. This is comet news. Well, I left off on one of the, I think it was yesterday, where I promised about the observation data, and I put together the one I was talking to you about, this one right here, Comet McNutt, which only had received 331 observations. And here are the top three. There's probably a couple there missing. Now, if you put on this search, you can get the idea comet looked like. See what I mean when it scanned the sky? And they only got this right here. Basically, what you're looking at the sky, you're looking at what, 1/4 of the night sky with the tail. I mean, I covered that comet, some images of the comet, just to give an idea what it. Can you imagine seeing that, going outside and seeing something like that above you, above the site? This is a cyberspace orbit. I miss my friend. We work together. The old timers know who he is. Now this here's a jump to Nostradamus, the second Quatrain, and this right here caught my attention re-looking at the comet data, just to give you an idea. This is Quatrains. It's just interesting that some of these are kind of, especially this one right here, especially this right here. To me, kind of describes a comet. Going to be jumping. And as far as editing, and as far as the time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just go as far as I could take it. Now, I was studying. They say this is the third interstellar comet. The first one being this one right here, which I kind of breezed through it, but I really didn't focus on too much on it at the time. It didn't receive no mucha atención back then. So I just wanted to know, okay, where are these comets coming from? Since we're moving through space, I put this video out, this one right here, over a year ago. Let's take a look at it, so to give you an idea how fast we're moving. How fast does a bullet travel miles per hour? When bullets fly through the air, they do at it at an amazing speed. The bullet travels more than 2,600 feet per second. That's the equivalent of 1,800 miles per hour. Okay, faster than a speeding bullet. Okay. See, I like to use humor. So for your new timer, I inject humor. Sometimes it's sick humor. Sometimes it's not funny. Sometimes it don't make no sense, but that's the way I am. Okay. How does the solar system move? Now picture this. See, that's our solar system. Those are all the planets moving, constantly moving. But how fast is it moving, you ask? I was amazed myself when I did the study on this. Check this out. Now, if you Google how fast is our solar system moving through space, here it is right here. At its average speed of, this is a big number, 448,000 miles per hour. That's amazing, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Okay, in this video here that I posted over 3 weeks ago, if you look down. Now, this here, Vega, it's just synchronicity that the star Vega is going to play a key role in this video, if I'm able to present it right, which probably 99.9999%. I won't, but I try. So our solar system travels faster than a speeding bullet. Can you believe it though, right? It's amazing, isn't it? I mean, all the information's out there. Our sun and solar system is moving toward the Vega star in Laura, the Lorenian sector. The Comet 12P, I explained the Loridians and the war and with the reptilians. It's in the video description, but this is going to play a key role, the Vega system. So we're moving in that direction, the solar system, faster than a speeding bullet. I'll leave a link this video below. So where am I going? Okay, going back here. So basically I'd say, okay, where did this come from? What sector? And basically it's just skipping as for the constellation, and it basically gave Capricorn and this one right here, system right here, Cassiopeia. And I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Border with this one. So a little quick 101 on these two in other words, between these two. Okay, we'll check out this video right here, the King constellation. Check it out.
The name is from a figure in Greek mythology known as Cepheus, and it was identified as one of Ptolemy's 48 constellations in the 2nd century, which was the authority in astronomy for many centuries.
Cepheus. Here I am. I've studied constellations for a long time, and I still can't pronounce some of these names. So we're going to go to the constellation of words and just glance. I'm just going to glance through it, see what pops out. It's the husband also their husband and wife, Cassiopeia. I'll get the pronunciation right on that. So just glancing down, Polaris. Polaris is the North Star right now. So it came from the North Star right now, but every 26,000 years it changes because the planet wobbles. Not wobbles, it tilts, it changes. Vega was right before Polaris, it was Vega, where we're heading towards. So I'm just glancing quick, see what, so he was married, so names changed, but basically the same. Through his culture, the Egyptian, all the other ancient cultures changes their name. Jesus said to Peter, oh wow. Okay. That caught my attention. Let's see what else. Okay, this right here also sticking out like a 3D image into me, since I deal with father's rights, and I've been harping on the Men Star, the Wolf constellation, the spirit of the dead fathers. You know, the one that the one responsible for keeping the records of those men fathers that did themselves in, telling their stories so they wouldn't be forgotten. And I harped on this forever, that this is connected. All this is connected, because I would not be seeing this over and over in my face, you know, like the spiral, for example. Let's check out the wife. Let's go over here, check her out, and let's see. Oh, the woman. Okay, that's the wife. Let's see what sticks out. You know what? Let me put on pause. Let me just glance real quick to see what Marcus Millennius, if he's out here. He's a magi during the time of Christ. And I know 99.99% of this don't make no sense to a lot of people. It's okay. Remember the pieces of the puzzles. There's thousands and thousands and thousands. You have to put one piece at a time. I'm not going to read it. I'll pause it for a second so you guys can read it. Okay, I'm looking at here. Witness the sacrifice she caused. And his book, right here, book 1, first century. That's during the time of Christ. He was a magi. He had the knowledge of Alexandria. The reason he was in Rome, only God knows. But the emperor liked him because he wrote poems, and he kind of like it was like Nostradamus. You had to decipher the writings. That's sticking out. Let's see what else is sticking out. In a way, I'm kind of prejudiced for. He's just a grumpy old man. Yeah, I'm a little prejudiced when it comes to just laying it out. I mean, we live in a society where there's no freedom of, you know what, because if you really want to express what you really truly want to express, so let's put it on pause and take a look at her. Let me paste her name. Let me paste her name. I'm just consider this like live. Let me paste her name, and we'll go on YouTube and check it out. Okay, well, here we are. She's the queen. So we got the king and the queen, husband and wife. Let's see.
Cassiopeia are of second magnitude, which makes it easy to point out even in skies that have light pollution. Babylonians, Persians, Egyptians, Chinese, Polynesians, Greeks, Romans, and many other cultures out there recognize.
Damn, everybody recognize her.
This particular star pattern. The name Cassiopeia comes from a figure in Greek mythology, and she's represented as a queen. She is a circumpolar constellation that can be used to help you find Polaris, the North Star.
Okay, Polaris, the North Star. That's important. That's a piece of the puzzle, but damn, where does it go? Where does that piece go? Okay, this was mentioned. Let's play a little bit here.
People of Egypt, and was also known as the patron god of craftsmen and architects. Ptah was originally worshipped as the local deity of Memphis, but as the city of Memphis rose in power and
Ptah.
together the three deities were called the Memphite Triad.
Okay, so we got the cat, which is the Loradians. Remember, it's just Polaris. So Ptah was like the according to the Egyptian mythology, was the creator of gods and universe. This one also was mentioned. Just check out the queen.
Well, let's show you. Okay, if you go out any night around 9 p.m., you'll see the 5 bright stars of Cassiopeia, which on its axis every 24 hours, the stars change their positions and the Queen Cassiopeia sits upright, very nicely on her throne. But as the hours go by, she slowly wheels around the North Star, even as the Earth turns during the day, so that by evening time, once again, Cassiopeia would have to be wearing an extra strong seatbelt to keep her from falling off her queenly.
So we got the husband and wife basically going in circles in the North Star, where we had 20 eye come out of the North Star. Now, if we look at Oumuamua, the other interstellar star. I mean, where did he come from? I mean, where did it come from? It came from the constellation Vega, constellation Laura, which is where Vega used to be the North Star. Is Polaris the North Star today? Yes. And what is the ancient history on it? Vega was the North Star around this time period, 12,000 BC, 14,000 years ago, as the Earth axial precession every 26,000 years. So the two objects, one came from the North Star, Polaris, which we already explained the constellation. We got reference to Adam. We got reference to husband and wife. And now with Oumuamua, and I murdering that name, that sector, which our solar system is moving towards faster than a speeding bullet. So we had this one come from here, and I covered with 12P the Loradians, the mythology. So I just basically exploring that. Now the one eye Oumuamua came from which was discovered on October 19th, came from the constellation from the direction of Laura, Vega. That's where we're heading towards, the solar system, faster than a speeding bullet. So we have two interstellar objects, one coming from the Polaris North Star, which is currently right now our North Star, and the other one, this one, came from what used to be the North Star right before the great event over, what was it, 12,000 years ago or 14,000 years ago, something like that. So we have those two odds. Coincidental? Now the third one right now, the one we have now, came from the center of the Milky Way, between Sagittarius, Odysseus, which is right now in, or is entered, Odysseus, the snake bearer. And it came from the center of our galaxy. Is this all connected? Again, this is like a piece of a puzzle on like I showed earlier. This is a piece of a puzzle. It's no coincidence that 2 out of the 3 came from the North Star, and what was the North Star, and what is the center of the galaxy. How many pieces of the puzzle did I just bring to the table? 2, 3, I think. So yeah, this in the mythology, I mean, I could go on and on and on. And again, as far as the editing, just gonna have to bear with me if you're interested in this, because you could do the research. I'm just putting pieces on the table. Maybe if somebody's already talked about this, or somebody's going to talk about this in the near future and say, this is what I discovered. This is what we knew about this. I've been studying this for a long time, and I knew this and all that stuff. Who cares anymore? I mean, we live in a world of hustle, just like Sodom, like the other video. This is also too that I've been thinking about a lot today. Oh, and again, thank you very much. Maybe I'll get to 1,000 before the year's out. If I don't get to 1,000 after all this work and sacrifice that I put into this, I never will. And this is the star also. Wow, it just popped up. The star of the Dead Father, where we had those 2 novas. It came out of nowhere, and it's no more coincidence, folks. When you get 2 nova in this constellation, where the men's star is located at. I had made this video here about that. Okay, on this video right here,
a vision, dream that my shirt is wet.
Oh, that was about the dream. Okay, right here in the description, I'm gonna start doing this format, so I can eliminate the editing part. Okay, and I'll put down where the conversation starts after the old man does his rambling. I'll put like, for example, just take this one, 222.
sold over, they dumped a bunch of us into this site. You know, they're like the misfits.
Yeah, we were like the misfit, but we were like the genius. The site was controlled by the three-letter agency. To put there. Oh God, do I got news on that? Every time I do comments, major comments or stuff that they can't figure out, even though they got basically over 90% of it figured out, they look around to see where they could get a piece of the puzzle that they're putting together. But I'll come back to that. But yeah, I'm putting this together. This is the way I've been doing it. So after 222, when I refer to this.
I'm the official sentry of the island of misfit toys.
A jack in the box or a sentry?
Yes,
Yeah.
Christmas Day is here. The most wonderful.
Okay. You know, they kind of like took away this version and they replaced it with this version. Sick. But that's the world we live in.
We're all misfits too. Maybe we should stay here for a while.
Okay. So that's the
Predictions in the past and many sites long gone.
that's where this is the format that I'm gonna put the key parts right here. So you're gonna like the comet data, the coma diameter, size, when will 3i reach? Okay, but this one here, let me see when I focus. This one 811. This here.
The truck. Please, Mr. Huberty.
Okay, that video, put the link there, and let's take it right about here.
An aberration. You don't think it is?
I would, Colonel, except this kind of thing has happened here once before.
What you're saying, Baldahar has stood here for 3,000
Yes,
years.
Baldahar, but you see, Colonel, the village was built on the ruins of an older place. Much older place. And it...
Let me freeze it here for a second. Yeah, this movie right here, I was just drawn to it. I know, but if I had to rewrite it for not Hollywood, let's say Angel Studios or Mel Gibson, I would change the script to what we're witnessing right now about Genesis, about Adam, about the families, about the fathers, about the war, chapter 17, verse 7. I mean, I will put your script together. I will make your movie. All you have to do is just basically buy me groceries. That's it. That's it. But continue.
It too was destroyed. But I don't think you'd want that to explain what's happened here now.
Why is that?
Because that place that was destroyed was called Sodom.
See their eyes? Everybody's eyes. Yeah. Like what?
Destroyed by the wrath of God.
Yeah, I mean, did I give it a thumbs up? Yeah, I give it a thumbs up. Okay, give credit to that. I'll put links down below. I'll be working on it. I'm not gonna probably put it right away, but I eventually will get to it because I want to pump these videos out. Yeah, but I was drawn here and Nostradamus. So that makes how many puzzles now? 5 puzzles? And also too, if you look at some of the clips from the movie, this movie here, you'll see a lot of similarities right now, like snow in the desert, like what happened today in New Mexico, which was summer, was in the 90s, the hundreds, and then yesterday, yeah, here it is. I copied it. What happened in New Mexico? You had snow like hail. Basically, went from summer to winter in a blink of an eye. They're saying it's cloud seeding, but we have that happening all over the place. Spain. We had the same thing about this posted 4 hours ago, which is summer. It was like in the 90s, hundreds, and all of a sudden there's snow, just like that. And now here, I finally found this one. This is my psychiatrist panel saying, "Oh no, what? This guy, This guy is, oh my God, he's speaking. What an imagination. So, okay. But getting back, yeah, these are some of the posts people are posting about this comet. I saw this and you never know. So it does have the color red, because I asked Grout, is it still red? He said, yes, it's still red. But it's subject to change, blah, blah, blah. See what else I gave him a thank, the Veteran Administration. And I'm finding new people that are covering this, and they're touching upon. And then we got a lot of signs, guys. There's so many signs with this comet, and all these feasts of the trumpet. I mean, Hourly Watch has that under control. And here's this in Saudi Arabia. This was on the 12th, Saturday. We got fish. Let's put the sound. Oh, it's music. So we got fish jumping. Oh, it got water. Yeah, but the fish are jumping ahead of the water. They're kind of like trying to delete themselves. I mean, as the water flows, okay, but they keep moving forward. In the desert, fish. Like that movie, The Seventh Sign. Then we got all these events. I mean, these are just recent, folks. I mean, oops, yep. These are recent. And then we got the locals out there say, oh, we got the Bedfather, we got them. They're still celebrating over here. We got them, the sororities. Yeah, we got them, we got them. Yeah, I'm just humor. Then we got women just gone crazy. They're just gone in the police car. They're doing the dance. They just jump on police car. No respect for the law enforcement. It must be the cell phones, the brains or something. And this is a tragic. This guy here, I mean, he gets swept away, but I don't want to. They try to throw a rope. Maybe they saved him. So yeah, as the information is coming in, we're getting all these tragic events in churches. This is basically, I'm on this. I'm covering the comet. Remember, the new moon starts in, I think today or tomorrow. So they'll be able to zoom in on it without the interference of the moon. And remember that video about we're traveling faster. I mean, I'll put a link to it, like the format, like I did. Just give me a subscribe, give me a thumbs up. This takes a lot of work, takes a lot of energy. It's taking a lot of energy from me because of the Ephesians 6 chapter 12. So yeah, we're getting closer, and it is gigantic. That's no doubt about it. The rise of the phoenix. Yeah, that's what the last comet I covered, where it disintegrated on the head of the phoenix. Oh, before I leave, I know the videos are long. Okay, let me get back and show you. You know, I'm almost up to 500 videos. I mean, I had so many deleted. I mean, so many taken off. But there was a video in there. Man, this is a title. I should put the Twilight Zone. There was a video, and it was about the wolf. Yeah, right here. This right here. When I had the day of the crucifixion right here, the way the room was lit up, and I was unable to connect, and then hastily, right in the last second, the Lord opened up the window. I had to talk to the phone. But this one right here, the comet, this video right here, it disintegrated. The head disintegrated on the same moment as this. It still maintained the tail, but the head of the comet, the nucleus, and the coma disappeared. It's sometimes you're connected. We're all connected. All of us are connected. I'm not trying to say I'm holier than thou, because I'm not. Far from it. I'm full of mud. But I try my best. And Yes, I've done this for a while. Now, if I would have done this, and I was revisiting this video right here, reminiscing on this video here. That's the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic. The music. And this was the other one. Sad.